we're on, and we are back for more Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. I'm still looking for it on my YouTube channel. There it is. And we are beginning, as we continue through Chain of Memories, RIKU story. So Cole's here. His voice is going to pits, but he'll be here anyway.
I'll still be talking, playing, so I'll make occasional comments every now and again, but just fellas.
Oh, his voice is going to pits, people.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
But I am watching via my computer because of the way we're doing this.
Yeah, because unfortunately live streaming is not as efficient on the PS4 unless you're using an external source.
Unfortunately. So I'll just have to watch. I'm a few seconds behind like always, but we're continuing through Riku's story, the good stuff here.
And we've already got 3 people watching. What do you? Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. And we're already screwing up.
Oh, that's just great.
Hang on, I forgot to do something. There we go.
Save. That's one thing you can do.
Okay, no, I've already saved, so. Alright,
Actually, one of our later live streams, so there's that.
I'm gonna do Atlantica. I haven't had my voice go like this in a long time.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Down where it's better, take it from me.
Take it from me. Da 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 da. We're gonna earth to start to play. La 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 under the sea.
Alright. I think I'll save Halloween Town for last. Actually, we've already done. Have we done Halloween Town? I forget. Alright.
Let's summon some of our friends, see if they join us.
You don't have to invite them, Joel, because believe me, if they start asking me questions, it's gonna be hard to try and answer them.
I'll answer them.
Alright. I'll answer them in spirit.
Exactly.
It also didn't help that my grandparents have had colds.
Yikes.
Yeah, so...
Cole, you're the player this time, and I'm the commentator. Next time, when we play Kingdom Hearts 2, then it'll be the reverse.
Yeah, no kidding.
And actually more fun for me, because I actually get to do something and sit around.
Yeah, it's an art to have to talk 24/7, Joel, isn't it?
Well, I'm a good chit-chatter, so I like talking, especially if you get me going.
Oh yeah, believe me, people, I've seen this man talk quite a bit.
I've been really getting into documentaries again about Victorian England and all the royal monarchs before the First World War.
I never thought you got out of it.
I do. I have my phases. Sometimes I'm like in a Cold War phase, where I just want to learn about the Soviets and the U.S. and what all the spy stuff we were doing. Other times I want to.
I have a lot of that.
What?
Continue. Go ahead, Joel.
Other times I'm like in the Middle East mood and want to learn about all the Middle Eastern stuff going on.
Yeah.
So depending on sometimes modern, sometimes the 90s.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of Twitter stuff about Afghanistan just to know what's going on there.
Oh, hey,
Broken Channel.
Sup, Broken Channel.
If Cole's voice sounds weird, it's because he's got like his voice is going. So I'm doing a lot of chit-chatting today.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting sick. I just think my voice is just shot.
You gotta love the fact that 10-year-old didn't like Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, gotta love my little cousin.
Wonder what he thought about that Godzilla trailer, or Last Jedi.
I don't know. I asked him if he had ever watched Godzilla. He said he hadn't.
For shame. This is like the time to introduce it to him.
Gotta start
Godzilla out when you're young, people, otherwise you'll never get into it.
Broken Channel, what I miss aside from everything? Are you talking about game-wise, or are you talking about...
Well, we just started the game. In terms of the actual gameplay of what you have missed, we just got through a good chunk of Chain of Memories. We're doing Riku's story at the moment. Let's see. Who was the last boss you battled, Cole?
Last boss I battled was RIKU Replica. I should speak like Fusion. I should speak like Fusion from Kingdom Hearts 2 and just say like one-word answers.
Artemis Arrow says, I'm not even on Riku's story yet. Oh my. Well, it's actually the best part of the game, I'll tell you that much.
Very much so. Especially because you get card duels, which are inevitably fun. Also, I want to be hearing some It's Time to Duel people. I better be hearing that. Especially when I can't do it.
Oh, do you watch My Hero Academia, or is that just Nathan? Tag Nathan if you're listening.
Do I watch My Hero Academia?
Mm-hmm.
I have been meaning to get into it. I just haven't gone full throttle yet. I've read the first chapter or two. Hey, V-Griff, what's up?
V-Griff!
I've watched.
I don't know, something about this anime style I just don't like. Otherwise, I'd probably watch it. Nah, actually, no, I wouldn't go to. I can't get into anime these days.
Well, I don't know what it is. I just haven't bitten the bullet and tried My Hero Academia. I have tried a certain magical index, and that's been pretty fun. And by the way, for the
if you're listening, does My Hero Academia have a Riku-like character? I feel like
probably
that main kid like a Sora.
Probably
remind me of Sora.
Bakugo is probably the closest you get to that, or yeah, probably. My Hero Academia also says
My Hero
index.
Academia is a good series. Sure it is, I just have no interest in seeing it. It's like James Bond.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Well,
by the way, inevitably for when the people ask, yes, my voice does sound different. Yes, my voice is cracking. I will talk occasionally, so I apologize.
by the way here, I plan to hopefully post my next Kingdom Hearts fanfic chapter soon, and V-Griff here has been kind enough to help edit it for me. For all those spelling mistakes and whatnot.
Yeah, Joel's kind of been. Yeah, Joel's kind of been picking up has been slacking off on it recently.
I haven't been slacking off. First off, I've been working on a Doctor Who thing for days.
Well, hence he's slacking off.
Second, I'm also just trying to give myself a little more space and trying to slow down. I feel like if I give myself time, I think of better things to add.
Which is what I keep telling this man. Which is what I tell this man, and does he listen to me? That's debatable.
Well, I am listening now, but I'm slowing down.
A lot of places I'm listening now.
I've been working slowly on the Atlantica chapter since I got a good chunk of that written. Now I'm just adding in more, just sort of trying to think I added this time. I'm going with the theme of parental safety and whatnot, parenting. It starts off with like a scene with Max and Goofy just talking to one another for a few seconds before losing their communication on the ship. They got a side story with Star dealing with the fact her mom's probably lost in the darkness. Got Ariel and Triton, obviously. Sora thinking of his parents or mother.
Are you actually gonna try to work in Athena some way?
That is the theme, parenting.
I said, are you gonna work with Athena? Is what I said. Ariel's mother.
Who's this? Oh, maybe I will.
From the one prequel where she was shown and apparently died. I don't know if that's canon. If Lo's here, you can tell me otherwise.
I could say that maybe Athena died by the hand of a Keyblade Master.
I'm not particularly fond of Mineta. He's like a superpowered Quagmire. Who are you talking about, V-Griff?
He's talking about Mineta. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Hey Cole, what if Vanitas killed Ariel's mom?
No, I think that's going too far.
I'm so glad Vanitas never met Kairi. I'm so happy they didn't do that.
Yeah, you and me both.
Could you imagine the implications?
Yes, and that's exactly why I never would want to see it.
I mean, you can meet Kairi now, but not then.
that one kid from My Hero Academia, the one with the great black hair. I don't know who you're talking about. I know My Hero Academia, but I don't know. I don't remember many of their names, partially because I haven't watched much of it.
We're not at My Hero Academia fans, I'm afraid. If our friend Nathan were here, he'd know.
Yeah. Index is probably the most interesting anime I've seen in a while. Well, I'm getting a lot of random jokers, so that's at least good.
Save them.
I intend to. I have like 5.
Also, by the way, be on the lookout in a couple of weeks, hopefully, for any of my pony fans out there in the audience for a Doctor Who Equestria Girls crossover coming up. I'm rebooting a series of mine. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Cole?
I forgot. Just don't go near the laughing gas. I try to stay away from as many laughing gas as I can. The only time I've ever had any type of that kind of drug is when I got my colonoscopy, so you know.
Secret will know what I'm talking about, but I want to give Vanilla like a Master Yoshi moment where he kills someone of great importance who's kind of always in the spot, who's always mentioned, but I'm not quite sure who from the past. Maybe Ericus, maybe he killed Eric. But you know what, Vanilla's killed Ericus. Perhaps. Nah, it works better if Ericus is the Mace Windu, though. That could be Kara's kill.
I think I'm going the right way. Shoot. For any of you wondering when the story of this game, RIKU story actually starts picking up, RIKU story is probably the shortest, but it's also, probably one of the more interesting. It's just really truncated into a short segment.
Thank heavens, by the way, because soon we can get to 2. And boy, we have a lot to say about 2.
Quite a bit, actually. Ericus is an unholy blend of Obi-Wan and Mace Windu. Joel and I have always said he's basically what people say Luke is in Episode 8.
And are wrong about.
Yes. He is everything they complain Luke is, but Ericus actually is. Which I find hilarious is that Square was doing the whole Episode 8 thing before even Star Wars did. Which I find absolutely hilarious.
I kind of wish now that Master Xehanort at least pretended to save Ventus, because then you could really just do the prequel thing and, like, you know, Master Xehanort's trying to use his Force Sith lightning on Ericus, like, he's a traitor! He is the traitor, you know.
No, at that point, I think you really are just straight up ripping off Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Star Wars.
Hey, I want to rip off Last Jedi when I write my Kingdom Hearts 3 fanfic, so...
There's a difference between ripping it off and taking inspiration from it. When it becomes a rip-off, that's when I'm like, eh.
But Cole, you know it would work, right?
What do you mean?
Like, then it's like, oh, I have the power to save the one, you know, or Palpatine.
Perhaps in the right moment, but ripping it off directly, no. Especially not with the way the characters are set up.
That's true. I mean, to be fair, the way the characters are set up are already kind of terrible.
Well, to be fair, even with that initial character traits were given and Birth by Sleep, I still don't think they work quite as well. And to be fair,
Nathan's here.
There's Nathan.
He says, I hate Manit.
And also, to be fair, Joel, technically in Star Wars, it was never quite as well used. It's just really remembered because of how campy and how played up it is.
Hey, Anakin's smarter than Terra. I will stand by that statement.
I don't know. Joel, I think what you're trying to say, it's like apples and oranges at that point. They're
I like
stupid.
Anakin.
They're stupid, but for different reasons.
To be fair, I prefer Clone Wars Anakin, but that's insane.
Well, exactly. If we're talking prequel Anakin, like I said, apples and oranges.
I'm doing good, Black Belt Gamer Fire Spitter. Alright, see, we're playing our Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. Oh yeah, I promoted this on the Thrones website too, so that's why.
Oh, nice. I was about to say, what the hell? What the hell? Is this a... Can anyone else hear that? Can any... Ugh. I'm trying to talk normally for a change. Shit. Fuck off, thank you. Can anyone else hear the music? Oh, freaking hell. Can anyone else hear the music in the background? It's not the regular boss music, it's rather strange. Shut up, Ursula.
I can't hear anything because I'm not listening.
Well, to anyone who can, is it... Uh-oh. Okay, Come on. Thank you.
No! I think Vigriff actually talked about this too. Oh, by the way, Vigriff, Nathan, both My Hero Academia fans. Hooray. I think Vigriff talked about, I think I agree with him too, that it would have been cool to, Nathan said he can hear it a little. And he says, okay. No, I'm hearing the game music. Okay.
Well, that's why I say it, because it's not the regular boss theme, which is rather strange.
Interesting. Maybe a glitch?
Perhaps. I can't say.
I mean, it's working, so...
I mean, it's working.
Much.
I'm not saying it
Well, what I was
isn't.
about to say was... It would have been interesting if they did something with the villains and Riku. I mean, I guess they never really had interaction except for Maleficent, but still. Oh, Nathan, is Bakugo the Riku of My Hero Academia? I'm not asking for a one-on-one comparison, obviously, but, you know, if you had to make a comparison.
Don't break. Thank you. Nathan says to answer Joel, yes.
Okay. That's, okay, I'm just curious. Oh, I would, you know, if I ever watched My Hero Academia, I would probably want to do a crossover with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, you probably would.
I think Sora, that main character, kid, would get along.
Potentially, I don't know. I've not even touched Chain of Memories yet. I'm just getting started in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Wonderland. Oh boy.
That's fun. You can watch our previous playthroughs to get a good taste of what's to come.
Yeah, you can watch Joel play through it and watch that unfold. That may have been actually one of the first times Joel died in that. Perhaps. Whew. Still with us, Joel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Gotta make sure the thing's still working good. And by the way, before any of you ask, no, I am not going to talk like Vader. I need to save my voice, thank you. I'm surprised Joel hasn't talked about doing a Doctor Who Kingdom Hearts crossover.
Never quite sure how, to be quite honest. Most of the time, my Doctor Who Kingdom Hearts crossovers are just Sora acts like the Doctor, Sora does a Doctor speech. I got David Tennant, Scrooge McDuck doing 10 Doctor lines. I treat the Heartless like the Daleks, although I guess the Unversed are more like the Daleks.
Did David Tennant voice Scrooge?
Yeah, nowadays.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like David Tennant.
Me too.
What are your thoughts on the age of fairy tales? Joel, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
He's talking about the time before the Keyblade War.
Joel and I are the wrong persons to be able to talk about that with.
No, I know quite a bit. I've watched the Unchained cutscenes. Um, I I like some of the concepts. I kind of sort of fall in love with my own idea of breaking it down, and yeah, I heard about Don Cheadle, Nathan. That's amazing. I'm sort of breaking it down, sort of like more of just a conflict between brothers in terms of Vanitas and Ventus, where Vanitas kind of just becomes the first ever dark-hearted being of darkness.
In terms of what we think of it itself, it's fine. I like some of the ideas behind the foretellers and whatnot, but beyond that, I find bits of it to not be really that relevant right now, especially when we're in a mainline series.
Well, it's gonna come back to affect things later in 3, so...
Yeah, apparently the Masters will not appear in 3, though with the more talking, it's hard to really take any stock in that, so... Lord, I hate this map. So... I'm more interested to see what Luxu's whole ordeal is, more than anything else. I find him to be a little more interesting than most of them. And I guess I'm interested in, Atlantica was always an annoying level. Yes, it was. I'm also not... What was I gonna say? I like what they're brought Marluxia somebody in. That's I find that to be kind of fun. What then, Joel?
I'm still with you.
I just think that I find him to be that tying him to the Keyblade War is an interesting concept. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Plus, bear in mind, people, Joel and I have Joel hasn't, and I barely have played any of Union Cross.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often
yeah. See, Cole, I've kind of fallen in love with my own fanfic ideas for the path. I always forget that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going more for anybody who watches Once Upon a Time for that one Rumpelstiltskin Balefire kind of angle. Where Vanitas is the Rumple, that he was a normal kid, but he wanted to protect his brother. Same way Rumple wanted to protect his son, but he inherited like a dark, evil power that just corrupted him and turned all that good deeds into evil.
Experiments are what I do.
Vigorous isn't supposed to want to comment on my previous comment. Are you talking about the Erebus? Are you talking Ericus? Or someone else?
Black Belt Gamer 95 Spitter said, "Do y'all have any tips for semi-original crossover stories involving KH? I've been trying to make one for ages and could use some pointers."
Joel, that's all you.
Alrighty, so Black Belt Gamer. First things first, a good idea is just to have Sora just arrive on the world during another one of his travels. Don't need to get too much into it. You can say it's during the events of 3, you can just say, you know, oh... Rieger says Erebus is the Greek phenomenon of darkness. I'm going more with Chernobog for my evil lord of darkness, but I suppose that could work too. Back to your question, Black Belt Gamer. Just have Sora and the gang arrive on the world. Maybe just say Yensid sent them, or they're just flying on the gummy ship, because, you know, that's what they do. Have them meet into the characters, like, oh look, it's Dipper and Mabel. And, you know, maybe they arrive near the Mystery Shack. Like, let's explore. Have the Heartless show up.
After all, you do want to test Sora, don't you?
You know, running around, blah, blah, blah. Maybe an organization member is up to some no trick. Or maybe they just have to fight the villain of the world and get entangled in one of his mischievous schemes.
Relax, kiddo. I don't think it's gonna hurt that much.
Oh, here comes some scary stuff with,
I'll hurt you.
what's her face? Cole, what's her name?
Larkshane.
Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about Erebus, the Greek primordial of For Darkness. Interesting.
And now this game gets a rated R rating.
Joel of Temple of Doom couldn't get a rated R rating. This game will never get a rated R rating.
erase the
Yeah, but
memories
there's just some negative connotations right
Instead,
here.
she will
Joel
implant
Temple
the
didn't have child
loveliest little
slavery
memories you could ever hope for.
and
Well, poor
cannibalism.
nominee.
It's no big deal that they're all lies.
No.
This is creepy as hell. It'll be rated M. Thank you, V-Griff. Joel's not up to date on his video game ratings. Alright, we'll do Wonderland next.
I hope that's the best I can help you, Black Belt Gamer. Just treat it like a Kingdom Hearts level.
Yeah, V-Griff is thinking movie ratings. Yeah, Joel is, sorry.
Maybe I am, sorry.
By the way, Joel, the R equivalent for a video game is rated M, mature.
That's right. Sorry.
Alright, let's just get the Trickmaster battle over with. Assuming this map isn't freaking huge.
I kind of don't like the fact we don't see Riku replicas more evil in this game for Riku's side. He's so much fun.
What are you talking about?
Just before he gets all Naminé obsessed.
Wow.
He's more fun to watch.
What, Naminé obsessed?
Before they implanted those memories, he's just sort of fun as like out of the pot.
Well, you do get more of them when Riku and him fight later.
Yeah, sure. My main roadblock, according to Black Belt Gamer, is I'm crossing over Bionicle in MLP, so using KH as the means of crossing them over. Well, that's easy. Just go to the Bionicle world. The Kingdom Hearts is multi-dimensional. They'll just end up as Bionicles. We even got Sora the toy. He looks like a Lego. So
yeah, exactly, Bionicle would be really easy to add. Vigor says he kills Zexion in one of the most cruelest ways. Exactly, Joel. You get plenty of Repliku craziness, especially since he basically murders Zexion.
I thought Ansem was the one who murdered Zexion.
No, Repliku murders him.
Gotcha.
He straight up murders him. He takes him up by the throat, kills him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but he does that well controlled, though, I think.
No, he kind of just did it. He did it just to help Axel. He wasn't really being controlled.
See, I got this idea for when I bring back Repliku that he's kind of all schizophrenic and sort of like doesn't know what's going on and kind of thinks Riku is still his enemy. That's right.
Ansem killed Maleficent. Yeah, exactly. Quote unquote
basically,
kill.
He is like I was saying earlier, like one of my ideas is like Riku brother comes back, he's all kind of schizophrenic and doesn't know like what's going on. He still kind of thinks Riku's his enemy. And he's kind of a little out of his mind, like he's not controlled. And then Vanilla shows up and sort of like kind of helps him out there and sort of like, hey, you and I kind of have common cause to hate these people. Let's work together and I can help you through your issues. We'll be friends. Of course, you know, Vanilla had no plan in making him friends.
I mean, hell, the best thing about Venus, in my opinion, is how much he screws with Aqua.
See, Vanilla can be manipulative.
Well, I never said he couldn't be manipulative. But there's a line in how crazy he manipulates. He basically manipulates throughout the entirety of Breakfast Sleepville. Sorry for the walls of texts. I'm trying to learn how to write. There's never a better time to learn how to write. Well, I don't like the cards you get. Well, you don't
know how to.
Well, I don't like the cards you get in Wonderland. It makes sense. Are you talking about Lady Luck or the Trickmaster?
These Let's Plays, Cole, are really getting me subscribers. I'm very happy for my channel.
You're
Just hope
welcome.
it can translate to other videos eventually.
Either that or you just keep going in with other stuff that brings in more subscribers. Shit. Thanks, Mickey, for not helping. And I'm gonna die. Where the hell are you? Oh, thank you.
What was I saying?
I'm talking about the level you're in. That's why I'm asking. Are you talking about the, oh, you're talking about the card you're in. Oh shit, I'm dead. Or maybe not. Okay, I am getting ready to die somehow. Where the hell do I... Oh, shoot.
Shoots and giggles.
Alright, time to go on the down, but Riku's cards, yeah. Yeah. I never liked them either, but yeah. That's what I kind of like about Riku's story, though, is that you're kind of confined to certain cards each level. I also hate the cards you get in Traverse Town. Shit, what'd I do that for? What'd I do that for? Save points. Talk about a way to get screwed. By the way, you got a comment, Joel.
Sure, why not, Black Belt Gamer? I don't know how much help I can be, but I can try. Bionicle's not really hasn't been my thing in years. I used to have 2 movies with Bionicle movie. They were actually quite fun. I don't know if they were technically good, but I remember enjoying them for what they were.
Thanks, Mickey, for not showing up in any of the battles I have been in. Way to not screw me. Boy. Okay, come here. I find the Crimson Prankster more annoying than Trickmaster. I'm a former fan of Bionicle as well. Nice. It's been a while since I've watched but seen any Bionicle. I used to collect those.
Any Jackie Chan adventure fans in the house? I also have this idea where Vanitas' spirit lies within his Keyblade and his 2 partners in crime communicate through with him via that Keyblade. And he kind of like has a shadowy form with 2 just yellow eyes glowing. It's sort of like Sora's shadow with just 2 yellow eyes and Vanitas' voice. Ah, V-Griff, yeah. I love Shendu. That's a Kingdom Hearts villain, Shendu, right there. Sora fighting Shendu.
I find it funny, Joel, that I haven't thought about Bionicle and shit.
Yeah, the 10-year-old Jade. Actually, Jade would make a good partner for Sora and the gang. Jackie too. Oh dear. Death count. Well, I think this is death count 1.
Yeah, it probably is. I apologize for the deaths, people. My head's kind of going on me right now, so I'm trying to keep up as much as possible, but don't worry, we will get through this. Thank Lord. Jade would be Riku's partner, nice. Reminds me of,
yeah.
I remember him by the guy who voiced Winged Saber and Beast Wars. No, Silverbolt. When the guy who voiced Silverbolt and Beast Wars is is the same voice actor who voices the Red Bionicle.
Oh, nice.
I haven't heard that voice actor in years. I think he kind of dropped off the map.
I like Bakuta.
Really? Are you talking about, you mean the Bionicle thing? Yeah. He's, bear in mind, I have not seen Beast Wars, and I've been meaning to rewatch Beast Wars for a long, long time now.
It's always funny what characters inspire me when I write a certain Kingdom Hearts character. Yeah,
You guys should
Trendix.
probably put a counter of sorts on the stream. I think it would be funny, fun and funny.
I would, but I have no tech savvy for that.
Believe me, Black Belt Gamer, if we were able to do that through the PS4, I would. Bear in mind, we're not doing this through Twitch, and we're not doing this through OBS, so doing that would be a lot harder. The way Joel and I are doing this, we're MacGyvering this on through the PS4's own system, so we don't really have a means of doing that. At least not with what we have now. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Of all times, my controller now decides to work. Oh, well. This is gonna be really fun.
V-Grip, I've never asked you, and Black Belt Gamer, and anyone else in the channel here. And I know that Nathan's still here, I know his answer, but anybody else Doctor Who fans? I might have asked this question to some of these people already, and I always forget the answer. I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself, but I have a bad memory. It's fun to play as Riku in his dark suit, I won't deny that. Yes, we are all very excited for the Kingdom Hearts 3 release. I'm, like, pumped.
Which of JSA's Demon Sorcerers do you like the most for me?
So close.
Yeah, no, I kinda got screwed there. I stopped watching that stuff some time ago. Have you watched JCA's Demon Sorcerers? I don't know why I said JSA. Man, no kidding, I really am screwed with the cars I have here. Unfortunately. Okay, so basically I have to dodge. Frickin'. I thought I'd try at least. Alright. Alright. Piccolo dot, yeah. Frickin' hell, I don't have any higher cards than that to break it. Do I have? Please tell me I have Jafar. Please tell me I have Jafar. Shit, that's not what I meant to do. Perfect.
What Chevron vehicle should you get dodged? Says Nathan.
What the hell was all that?
I don't get the joke. Oh, is it a Dragon Ball joke?
Yes.
I've never seen Dragon Ball, that's why.
You will find Joel has not seen a lot of things.
I like liking only 5 things in my life. Well, probably more than 5, but I say 5 just to show how small and...
The thing is, Joel will get into it when he sees fit. Other than that, he will never do stuff like that.
I kinda don't want to ever watch Dragon Ball just out of pure spite at this point.
Not, thank you. Thanks for not scrolling me there, Riku. Lord. Alright, you wanna do this? I'll play it like this. Nathan said it was making a vehicle joke. It's like a kickstand joke.
Yeah.
Or wasn't there supposed to be a card that could make all your cards zeros or something? Wasn't that a thing?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Where the hell am I going? Okay. I am going the right way, that makes me happy.
I've been on a Who binge for a while this morning, Cole, because me and my co-writer watched, I told you we were writing this Doctor Who thing. It's also a My Little Pony thing, too. But it's got very Doctor Who-centric thing. It's human. Anywho, but we get, like, really into it with Doctor Who stuff. Like, we're plotting out, like, the Dalek arc for the entire multiple series. We're like, we have multiple series. Yes, we're doing this as a series, even though technically we're writing in fan fiction. But you're not fond of Shindu. Well, boo, boo. I love him. I love Shindu. He's my favorite. I don't know why, but I love him. I kid you, Big Griff. You're good. You're good. But anyway, but we're like really like plotting out the Dalek arcs. Like we know how to, like we want to introduce Davros just at the right moment. We know how to continue it from what Russell T Davies left off. Because this is like a complete rewrite of the Moffat era in a way. So it could be a lot planned out. We're gonna plan it out a lot. It's the Doctor's arc. We're gonna introduce the Master, of course, because I love the Master. We got his arc, and we're gonna keep it so we can kind of have 11 fight the Master, but still bring in Missy for 12. You have probably no idea what I'm talking about, but some people in the audience probably will. So it's good stuff.
Why so glum, Namine? Is there
Good
something
stuff.
that's been troubling you? Are you feeling awful about tinkering with Sora's memory? Or maybe
It'd be funny if they retroactively make it that Larksine's person was a serial killer.
I mean,
Namine? She doesn't
that
want
wouldn't
to
be really
remember Sora.
retroactive as I
that
would
so?
believe it.
Don't worry. Whatever's hurting you, I'll make
I
it
mean, if
go
you ever want to
away.
do it both, it's not Kingdom Hearts crossover, but, you know,
I swear to
Daleks, they know probably
good
get
luck
along.
charm you gave me.
Bigger says it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah,
Again,
no
Riku Repliku is like this overprotective boyfriend who I'm sure is in a toxic relationship with Namine.
Amazing. It's almost like you completely made his
You
heart
can
from
tell that,
scratch.
right, Cole? I'm
Nice
not just
touch,
thinking
good
these
luck
things.
charm.
What do you mean?
I didn't know you
Riku
could use
Repliku is an
memories to transform
overprotective
objects
boyfriend in
like
a
cards into
toxic relationship with
keepsakes.
Namine.
The problem with your
You
logic
used
with
the
that,
same
Joel, was
trick on
that they
Sora,
have to be in a
right?
relationship.
You changed Kyrie's good luck
Well, he
charm
acts
with
like
your
it.
magic, didn't you? It won't be long before Sora forgets about Kyrie completely, and then he'll be all yours to.
He won't forget.
Huh?
No matter how much I change his memory, Sora will never forget Kyrie.
Oh, he did,
Memories of me. More false
What'd he do?
memories of me. Just to make his feelings for Kyrie.
It's not a relationship, thank you, V-Griff.
Because
all Riku Repliku is just a puppet, that's what he is.
What's your problem with that?
Well, the way he
Your
acts
incentive not
is
to
what it
screw
reminds me
anything
of.
up? Just do a good job rewriting Sora's heart. Then you can actually
Larksine
be
scares me,
somebody
she needs to
and
be
no
put
longer
down
just
ASAP.
Kyrie's shadow.
Yes,
Real
yes,
in
she
Sora's
does.
heart.
She's the kind of girl I'd be afraid to go in a dark alley with, because I feel like she'd touch me in areas I didn't think could be touched.
And then slit your throat.
Too dumb to live. Yeah, exactly. I apologize if Joel's doing most of the talking tonight, folks. My voice is quite shot. If I need to respond to something substantial, I'll write it in the comments. Alright. I'll do Olympus next. Just have Larksine do the Ice Bucket Challenge, she'll short out. That's good, Black Belt Gamer. I bet there's a fan comic out there that does that.
Oh, you know it. I saw the manga, I think she drinks wine or beer.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Is that in the official manga?
Yes.
it's stuff like that. That's part of the reason I don't read that.
Why?
Something that kind of thing being in Kingdom Hearts doesn't appeal to me.
But it's so cool. You have like Sora, Donald, and Goofy eating like rice bowls and sushi.
Rice bowls is one thing, but wine and stuff like that with Larksaint, no. I find that to be a little... I don't know what the word is for that, but you know.
I love the Kingdom Hearts mangas. I think sometimes they're better than the game. Other time, not so much. I think Kingdom Hearts 1 is the weakest. 2s and Shaded Memories, I think, are pretty strong. I think the way they're structured really helps those games.
That is really weird, Black Belt Gamer. Huh.
Yeah, they actually show the Trinities in the manga. It's very funny, actually.
Hmm. We may have to stop after Luxius tonight, y'all, because I think I'm gonna... I don't think I can do Zaxian like this.
Alright, we'll try tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll definitely try it up tomorrow. Out of all the early bosses in Chain of Memories, Hades is my favorite, yeah. He's a pain in the ass in the Game Boy Advance version, but here he's not too bad. Should I try to make a Yu-Gi-Oh joke? Have at it.
Make all the Yu-Gi-Oh jokes you want, and this is a shame too that we're almost ending. You have 6 people. This is like our best game.
Well, we're not ending yet. Joey's got to go through Halloween Town.
I'll probably promote even more when I get to like. Actually, no. I probably will wait a little bit before I promote the 2 because, like, oh wait, like who wants to watch? Like, yeah, let's watch us dealing with high school drama. That's what we look forward to in Kingdom Hearts. But by the way, I've been watching a lot of videos of No Man's Sky. It's like, ooh, it's so tempted to get that game, but I think I should wait just a little bit longer. Hold out one more year.
Well, y'all know I might get even better than that. Who knows?
I hope not. Time to
Be good. I love Dark Mirage.
This isn't happening.
I faked Hades out, that was funny. And now we have Hades. Have you tried using Mickey in dark mode? Yes, I have. I know it uses inverse blast, I think is what it's called. It's actually really useful. Low-hanging fruit, I know. Also, Hades hates peppermint. That's kind of odd. And while I do like inverse burst, I much prefer using Mickey as the healer because he's pretty much your only, other than Oogie, he's pretty much your only way to heal. Still with me, Joel?
I'm still here.
Hey, where do I have to go? Alright, that
When
way.
does Riku officially get his Keyblade?
Sometime in 2.
Is it after 2 or before 2? Or is it, no, is it like when 2? Oh, yeah.
It's during 2. You never know exactly when he actually gets it.
Riku obtained a new card for his duel with Kaiba. Lol. Isn't Riku's? Yeah.
He
See, I
just says
want
at
to
the
say
end of 2.
Riku at the end of 2. Kind of under. I just realized very unceremonial. What was I gonna say? I'm about to say, you know, Riku's kind of like the Kaiba, but then I realized, oh wait, no, Riku's nicer than Kaiba. I mean, Kaiba's always a jerk, but Riku is exactly like way nicer than Kaiba. I don't think Kingdom Hearts has a Kaiba character.
I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh! One of these days, Joel and I should really play through Portal 2.
Ooh, that'd be fun to watch.
I would play through Portal 2 on single player, but I'd have to do it on my PC. And I'm not as enthusiastic about doing that. Not that I don't like doing it, it's just more work for me to do.
Kaiba the Iyuku, a maniac and very, very vain. Oh, you got that right.
Would you say he is Vanitas?
Vexen is no more.
No,
Yes.
because Kaiba at least learned his lesson by the end.
Struck him down.
Did you miss the pawn I made, Joel?
Deplorable.
I get. Oh,
Agents
no,
of
I
the
get it.
organization striking
Nathan
each
says
other
Kaiba
down.
is so nuts he would commit suicide over a card game. Actually,
He
yeah,
gets
that's true.
Road
That
to
happens in the
Dawn at the end
manga.
of this game, I think. It is the Keyblade keychain you lock after completing Riku's story. No, he doesn't even... No, he definitely does not have the Way to the Dawn at the end of, Chain of Memories. He doesn't get it until sometime in 2, because in 2 he never uses, the Way to Dawn. And if he had the Way to Dawn, he'd be using it against, Roxas.
We may find use for the dark.
It's always...
What we
It's
must do
interesting
is
how
obtain the darkness.
they talk about Sora,
Riku.
especially
Of course.
in 2, because 2 starts to hit there are other Keyblade Masters, yet they still talk about Sora as the chosen one, so...
Well, he is kind of the one that kind of saved everything, Joel.
I know, it's like that thing about how I always talk about how they portray Keyblade Masters in 1 and 2. In 1, it's very much like the Avatar,
Get through this.
and then by Birth by Sleep, the Keyblade Masters are pretty much the Jedi Order.
So basically what happened with Star Wars.
Exactly. No, because the Jedi Order was always a thing in A New Hope.
Yeah, except Luke was basically the chosen one. And a lot.
Nah, Luke was never the chosen one, he was just a kid.
He is their
Got
only.
wrapped up in this.
He's their only. Obi-Wan continues to say he's their only hope. Joel, there really were no Jedi around that time. Not that there probably weren't, but he was the only one that anyone could really count on at that point. He had a lot riding on him.
Except
So
for
a lot-
Leia.
Huh?
Remember, Yoda says, there is another.
Yeah. Luke was a pawn,
Fun fact,
exactly.
Yoda actually wanted to train Leia, not Luke.
But he had a lot riding on him.
Luke was a pawn. Yeah, kinda.
Well, technically, either both Leia or Luke would have been pawns.
Leia's actually still a better candidate. If you think about it, she's disciplined, she's trained, she believes in the cause.
Also, fun fact, this is technically Riku's Halloween Town look. It is different, apparently. He's got dust and stuff on him.
He's a bit paler. That's just kind of it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I've seen some fun ones though. They've drawn a Riku Halloween Town.
I'm sure.
And Kyrie too, and oh boy.
For whatever reason, I imagine Kyrie wearing something akin to Sam and Danny Phantom.
go more the witch angle, but yeah.
Vigor says after answering the whys, his machine explodes. No, he has the way to he uses it to help Kyrie. He definitely has the way to dawn. We don't ever see Riku actually get the keyblade. He has it by the time you hit the number was.
I've seen some images of Riku as a werewolf, others as the devil. Kyrie normally draw the skimpy witch.
That makes a lot of sense. Fandom wise. Hell.
I saw a cute one where of like little Sora, Riku, and Kyrie dressed up as like Kingdom Hearts antagonists. Like Sora has a little Vanitas cow outfit, and Riku got his little has like a little Master Xehanort outfit. I forget what Kyrie's supposed to be.
Thematically appropriate, yes. Oh, do I finally have 9 cards? That's good to know. So that means I can just spam Dark Aura against Loki. That would be nice. Oh, shut up, stomach. I know you're probably hungry, but right now I got a live stream to do.
Dude, let's get that stomach in line, Cole. It doesn't deserve food. Get back in there, stomach. Let's see, like photos. I'd see Kyrie as a character like the Witch of the West in terms of her attire. If Kyrie had a dark suit, what would the colors be? Dark purple? Maybe a little bit of red?
I would imagine going probably a mix between purple and red. Oh, great. Now, oh, it's one of these. Hell. I really hate some of these maps.
Oh, come on, hero with my middle name. Da, 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 da. I always say, Cole, especially because I do this in my fanfic, mind you, that you know Riku starts to change because I think Riku would be more willing to join a musical number with Sora and Kyrie.
Yep.
I hope we see more of Riku's playful side. I like it when we see that.
I imagine we
Like
will.
he's just not like he's not just always Mr. Grumpy Grump.
Well, you get some stuff like that on Dream Drop Distance. My favorite thing he does in Dream Drop Distance is when he gets captured by 2 people, and he just gets his hands off, and he's like, fuck off, I'll capture myself. Like he's like, y'all are annoying me. I'll get in the damn capturing mechanism myself. You don't gotta force me in.
I would think red with dark pink, like pink for her skirt.
Potentially. There is a potential we may see her ignored. That's the most likely thing out of any one of them.
I keep telling people, and I keep saying it to the day it happens. I think Coffee and Bill Cipher would make excellent Kingdom Hearts villains. Up there with Master Xehanort in terms of how fierce they would be toward our heroes. They'd be real challenges. Could you imagine Bill's... What?
Vigor says I think he'd be annoyed with the singing, but that's just me. Probably.
Oh, he would, but eventually Sora would manage to get him into it.
I find it hilarious, though, that a lot of the mannerisms from anime are from a lot of the mannerisms you like are from anime.
What do you mean?
It would take way too long to explain them.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, a lot of the mannerisms
Yes,
you're
Bill
talking
is
about,
worse than Xehanort, thank you.
like talking about Ryu and all that musical numbers and stuff, all the stuff they do from the manga, that's straight up anime mannerisms.
Oh, yeah, of course, Big Rip totally Bill's worse than Xehanort. Bill would be able to manipulate Xehanort like a heart in a heartbeat. That's why I'd make him Vanitas' sidekick and not Master Xehanort's. And also just imagine what Bill would do to Riku. He would get into his head. He'd be reminded of all the terrible things he did and just sort of play with it. I always have this image of Bill turning into a younger Riku, except with the eyes being the Bill Cipher eyes, and just going at Bill, just going at it with Riku, just punching him and just laughing hysterically like the Joker. Bill Cipher is pretty much the equivalent of Disney's Joker. That's how bad he is. Speaking of villains, I think Makuta, Trendixon, Bionicle, and Kefka from Final Fantasy VI would be interesting to see show up in KH.
Kafka would be Kafka would be an interesting addition. I don't know how you do him, but he would be very interesting to see, at least as a secret boss battle.
Ooh, cool, here's one. Vigor says Xehanort has a noble goal.
If depending on how you define noble.
I mean, I think you can make the argument Xehanort thinks he's doing the right thing.
VI is 6. Yes, Vigriff, you're correct. Not sure if you're
right. It's funny, I'm the Star Wars fan, yet I always forget my Roman numerals.
Oh. Now,
oh, hell no.
Really? So this is what... Really? This is what I'm in for?
I mean, compared to Bill Cipher, yeah, Xehanort has a noble goal. Bill Cipher just wants to cause chaos and ruin everything for make things weird for fun.
Like I said, if you were to...
She died.
No, he's... He counters with
Toffee.
9.
Toffee, you can argue. See, Toffee, I think you can do, like, he's kind of like the Magneto, has a Magneto-like goal, but I think unlike Magneto, I feel like Toffee's just kind of in it for the power. Like, he pretends to talk about monster rides and doing it for his people, but I think at the end of the day, Toffee's all about, nah, I'm just a power-hungry psycho. I'm just using racist divisions just for my own benefit.
Alright, okay.
I would turn on my own people in a heartbeat myself. Black Belt Gamer says, Captain doesn't follow rhyme and doesn't follow in rhyme or reason. He just shows up because he got bored and wanted to have some fun blowing crud up for the sake of destruction. That's Bill Cipher in a heartbeat, pretty much.
Yeah, except the thing is, Kefka's just straight up crazy. Maniacally crazy.
Again, that's Bill Cipher in a heartbeat. That's Bill Cipher. Kefka is Bill Cipher. Kefka is Bill Cipher is the peach is the G-rated Kefka.
Is Bill Cipher like a clown or something?
He's a triangle.
Huh?
He's a triangle.
Oh. Basically, Joel, just think of Kefka as the Joker, just with magic. That's what Kefka is.
Gotcha.
Not to mention, Kefka does what he does to prove a point. I'd actually like to hear what you think that point...
Bill Cipher does stuff to prove a point sometimes.
I'd actually like to hear what you think that point is, Vigriff.
Joker does stuff to prove a point sometimes, too.
I'm gonna wait for Vigriff to say what he thinks that is, because I'm interested to see what he says.
Okay, Vigriff, what is Kefka's point? If you're here. Ah, there we go. He wants to prove that life is meaningless. So, the Joker, pretty much?
Maybe at the end, yes. At the beginning, Kefka just did it for the lulz. He literally destroys the entire world and rules it as a god just because he wanted to have fun. Then he decided he hated everything else, so he says, I'll just prove it's all meaningless. His whole speech in Dissidia and in 6 when he says, why create when it will only be destroyed? Why cling to life knowing that you have to die? It will have meant nothing once you do. The thing is, Joker, some people, some people would probably say Joker's a nihilist. I think Kefka's even more of a nihilist than Joker is.
It depends on who's writing Joker, to be fair.
Yeah.
Joker has the disadvantage and advantage of being written by 30 years worth of writers, or 40, no, 50, 70?
Yeah.
How old is Batman?
1920s, so 1930s, 20s, so yeah. 30s,
Around
40s.
that time.
Something like that.
30, 70 something years of writers.
Yeah,
Joker's only got one story.
Joker wants to bring people down to his level, depending on the story, yes.
Yeah, definitely depending on the story.
But bring down his... Well, but if you're going like straight up Batman talk, then yeah. Kefka just wants everything to be gone.
Joker does too, to a certain extent.
But the thing is, Joker, for the most part, wants just to make everything his toy things and of course it's the end goal of having Batman come down to his level.
Well, it all depends again on who's writing. Like,
well, by and large,
keep
in mind, Joel, the whole thing of Joker and Batman has always been Batman will never kill Joker, and Batman will never kill Joker, because if he does, that proves Joker's point right.
I do not
hear
it.
So in a lot of ways, Kefka is basically an even more extreme version. He's what Joker would be if Joker just said fuck everything else.
Cast away your useless fear. Open your heart. Embrace the darkness.
Although at this point, I do think...
Then you lose both light and
Considering I played through Final Fantasy VI, yeah, I can say quite a bit in terms of Kefka.
I, Lexius, will not yield to the frail heart.
Yikes.
Now, stop resisting.
Like I said, the whole thing with Joker is that his versions can kind of vary depending on who's writing them.
Yeah.
Joker can definitely be more sadistic. And a lot more cool and a lot.
Alright, cool. Let's do this.
I'll break you.
Take this.
Darkness, give me power.
Come on. Thank you. Yes, please use it. Come on. Thank you.
I'll break you.
Friggin' hell. Life, dreams, hope, where do they come from, where do they go? Such light worth. Destruction is what makes life. Yeah, that's how bad Kefka is. The City was such a great game. Yes, it was, V-Griff. Yes, it was.
That's count 2.
Yep.
Wait, 3.
3, Joel, 3. Yeah, I loved The City and The City of Duodecim. Such great games. I only wish they were re-released on the PS4. Instead we got NT. Alright, I guess duels are the way to go here. Who is my favorite warrior of chaos? Gilgamesh.
Warrior of Chaos.
He's talking about Final Fantasy. I will say Gilgamesh because I just love Gilgamesh. Quite love Gilgamesh. Oh, I screwed myself. Yep, I screwed myself.
I want to see Bill Cipher in Kingdom Hearts just so he can sing his deleted song. Gonna get weird tonight. Da 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 da.
Gilgamesh is not aligned with Chaos. Well, if you're talking strictly, oh really?
I'm not trying to save you from all the illusions society gave you. Really the light
Joel.
of the sky. Did you die again? Oh boy.
I have muted it right now, people, so right now I'm just gonna try to get through this. So if I don't look at the comments right yet, I apologize, Joel. I'll let you entertain the audience.
This is going to be the fun part where we have to wait. Because Cole's gonna take a while to beat this one, I can tell. Doesn't help either that he's kind of got a sore throat and kind of since late at night his time. Sweet Mata Nui, that's 2 death counts in 1 boss fight. Oh, you weren't here when I had to fight Ansem second time around. I died quite a couple times actually. I think I only died twice. No, I died 3 times. No, yeah, I died. No, I think I only did die a couple times. Although I think he took a long time to beat one of the boss battles too. Don't remember which one though.
I can tell me and Lexius are gonna get along real well. Why couldn't you have been as easy as you were in Kingdom Hearts 2?
Oh boy, I think.
Come on, come on.
Success.
There we go.
After a while, he just needs to figure out his groove, and then he'll figure out what to do, folks. Normally, this is how it works. Oh, somebody asked me a question. How did you guess it'll take before someone rages at a boss fight tonight? How long do you guess?
Really?
A couple rounds. Let's see. Yesterday. Not yesterday. A couple
Hopefully
videos
not
back.
too long.
He was fighting Axel. He was went to rage mode.
there we go.
And
Okay.
died
Oh,
again.
oh, there we go.
Yeah, a couple videos back, you got to see Angry Cole. Yep, he won. No Angry Cole. Sorry, folks. Angry Cole won't be showing up tonight.
Nope.
Sorry. Nope. Go back a few videos and you get to see Angry Cole.
Yeah,
although, sadly, we lost the best Angry Cole ever when we never recorded Portal. If we can record Portal again, we might get that back, though.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, sorry for not talking, guys. I'm not at my... I think Joel and... I think most people who's watching know this. I am not at my best tonight, so...
Hopefully tomorrow he'll be better.
And, believe me, I would not have muted everything, but I needed to focus completely on this. Normally, it wouldn't be an issue,
Now we get to
but...
see a really cool scene coming up.
Yeah.
You were too much trouble.
See, I think Riku's... I'm surprised Riku doesn't think more about all the people he's killed. Ooh, we should...
Yeah. 3rd time's the charm. That's going cool. I mean that in a nice way. Oh, I know you do, Black Belt Gamer. I know you don't mean any ill intent. Believe me, I'm not angry. I'm not angry at anything. I'm just not feeling completely well tonight. Joel and I are just trying to get through most... trying to get memories. That way we...
Too slow. You are the superiors. Forgive me, Zexion.
To be fair, Ansem killed this one.
This was a fight I should not have started.
I like that. fight I should not have started. So like I said,
Sip. Sip.
and for whatever reason I am incredibly for some strange reason.
Lexius?
Riku, I can see your heart.
No, it's not. Darkness this foul could only be.
That's it.
Ooh, as the king we go. The best bromance is coming back again.
Drift into your heart.
Ansem!
Tip for a cold, I have lots of orange juice, it helps. Yeah. What's the tip for almost anything? Drink lots of liquids. Typically, really good,
I've staved off a few colds in the past by drinking lots of liquid quickly.
yeah.
Good. The more you think of me, the closer my return.
By the way, Joel and I should probably mention this. If we don't immediately respond to things in the chat, Joel and I are a bit ahead when the chat actually shows up, and
Well,
also
I can see the chat right away.
I can as well. But sometimes, for some people, it's delayed a bit, so that's why we don't immediately respond.
Or that too.
Riku, fight! Don't let him win!
What do you think of Anime Overlord? You mean the new one that's coming out, I believe?
You meddlesome Cain!
Wish there was an anime overlord about that game overlord. That'd be great.
Game Overlord.
It's a game where you pretty much play like a Sauron-like character and you fight your little orc minions.
Jeez, if Xehanort is anyone thing, it's persistent. I am aware of the lag, and I understand. Cool. Well, some people are new to the whole YouTube thing, so I feel a need just to say that. Plus, I don't think Joel ever said that intensely in
Please answer!
Yeah. I wonder how many people are experiencing Kingdom Hearts through our live play. Like people who haven't played the series yet. Like, are they watching us? Is this their first time experiencing us, or are our friends like Doc Holocron and hey, are you guys experiencing Kingdom Hearts through our Let's Plays and learning the story? That's great. I'm always glad.
the one talking about, but and so Brown, you can call him Cooler. Oh, you're talking about
Better save Cole because you're on desk.
Oh, believe me, I'm going to.
Vexen, Larxene, Lexius. I wonder who will be next in line.
Every time I think of Cooler, I think of Dragon Ball Barraged.
Me? No way. I already took my pounding from Sora. He thinks I'm done for good. Nope. I think it'll be Marluxia next. For defying the organization and targeting Sora. I hope he moves exactly as his heart commands him to.
Are you talking about what I'm talking about? No.
So, what about you?
I had never seen Overlord. I don't think I've seen the anime you're talking about. I've heard of an anime called Overlord though.
With Marluxia gone, there is no more need. He is nothing but a nuisance now.
I only know the game.
And he's dangerous as well. After all, he took down Lexius.
You know, that is not how I do things. Tell me, did you obtain the data on Riku's home?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, probably am Vigriff.
Has died. A really strong one.
I think the Black Belt Gamer definitely has seen more of this. Has definitely seen this. I think the only one we've had that has never seen any Kingdom Hearts or at least played it is Shadow Batman Joel.
You mean Sora?
That's
Sora
cool.
is here?
I think he's the only one who hasn't.
Want to see him?
Nice.
But
Experience our insanity with us.
What's that?
But we love it, so we love the insanity.
Darkness
I would be playing Kingdom Hearts still if I didn't love it still.
Yeah. And I apologize, people, but I'm definitely gonna have to end it tonight, right here.
We should probably then finish Riku's story next time.
Yeah,
Though.
definitely. Because I
We're pausing
definitely.
here.
Because believe me, if I go any further,
if you don't
War-
believe
War-
the words I say,
Try to train a little, though.
Then you had best
Definitely
see
just
the
train
truth
tomorrow.
with your own eyes.
This card.
What sent you,
Star.
FIM fiction?
Yes. It is your home.
Oh, he's talking to me.
Black Belt Gamer says I understand rest well, you guys. Thanks, Black Belt Gamer. Joel would continue if he could, but I definitely can't.
Oh, I see. Oh, Overlord theme, opening theme 1. I'll send this to you, Cole, so you can look at it too.
Alright, thank you.
I'll send it to you on the Twitters.
Thank you. Alright, there we go.
Sorry if you can't post links in the chat.
Thanks, Vagrif, I appreciate it.
Well, hopefully tomorrow I do some more Doctor Who intro, because I can't wait to post that. Hopefully next month we'll actually... But yeah, tomorrow's August 1st, right?
Indeed.
Oh good, yay. Start of the month.
Alright, Joel, let's call it quits.
Alrighty. We're calling it quits, people. Good night, everybody. We're gonna finish Riku's story, hopefully tomorrow. Or well, not tomorrow, but at least next time.
Yeah,
Can't
we should
promise
be able
tomorrow.
to.
And then we can finally start Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah,
That big
and
one coming, folks. It's a coming. The big ones are coming.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.